Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Mania! I don't know why I always have to give weird pronunciations of games, but that's what I do for no reason. So, last time we went through Chemical Plant Zone, and this time we got through a whole new stage. So one thing I figured out. So that weird dash thing you saw me do, and some of you who have been playing the game probably been doing, what you do is when you jump, you just hold down the jump button. You tap it twice real quick and then he does that. Honestly, it's not that useful of a mechanic in most situations, but it can come in handy, I think, for like speed running, because you can just kind of get a spin dash really quickly. I think it's a little slower than the one. Hold on. Rings. So, on my own playthrough, I beat it. So I've already seen the entire game now. And I even have all the Chaos Emeralds. Now, I don't know if I'll get all the emeralds in my playthrough here. There's a good chance that I won't, just because of, well, 2 of the emeralds are really hard to get. The hard 2 are 4 and 5. For some reason, 4 and 5 are the hardest 2 emeralds to get. And I struggle a little bit with 3 sometimes, so don't expect me to get them in this playthrough, because they are hard. But, on the good news, I will be able to get you the true ending, since I can just load up my personal save. It took me a long time to get all the Emma Woos on my own. Also, the special stages are all over the place now because I've been going through more and more of them. So the ones that are done are more erratic now. And they're just all over the place in terms of difficulty. Okay, got all those. I was never, I've gotten better at this just because I've been forcing myself to play them. Mainly because I want to get some of the unlockables. I already have Knuckles in Knuckles mode, in case any of you are curious. I do, in fact, have the best mode in the game. I do have the best mode in the game. So that was me moving. I bumped my desk. So I got the best mode. I would like to get Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And no, it's not the full game, from what I understand. It's just literally that boss fight as a minigame. And I can imagine why they wouldn't want to put Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine as a full game into this download. And that's simple. Holy shit, I love it. Hold on, I'm off topic for a second. I love this Robotnik little animation here. It is so good, it's so perfect. I want a GIF of this. Please, someone provide me a GIF. But anyway, what was I talking about with Sonic Mania? I got distracted by Robotnik. He does that to me. He's a beautiful man. So anyway, now that I've been distracted by Eggman, I don't remember what I was gonna fucking say. Fuck! Oh, damn it. Oh well. Oh well. I'll just have to talk about other things. So, I am gonna work on a best, top 10 games this year list. I've actually played a couple of the games that will definitely be on the list in terms of my LPs. At least I think I have. Have I? I don't know now. Now I'm curious. Is it what all I played? No, Director's Chair. Go back up. Club Spin Ages? Is that a reference? Probably one I'm just not remembering. God, I love the visual style of this game. They did a good job with it. They really hit the nail on the head. Oh, that's something. That just reminded me. You remember how I think in one of the older videos I said I think the Knuckles sprite is one of his... Was it his Sonic 3 sprite? Just modified? I don't think that's so anymore. I was, I actually, started a Knuckles file, and when I took a look at the sprite, that's a whole new sprite they made for him. There might be parts that are the old sprite, but most of that sprite is... Why did I do that? Most of that sprite is brand new. His standing animation is the same. They might have taken a couple of the animations, but yeah, for the most part, it's all brand new. And that's why TV's bad for you kids. You never know when a TV van will suck you up using radio waves, and then you become the TV. You see? See, this was actually a warning. You shouldn't watch so much TV. Play all the video games instead. That's healthy. Never exercise. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, obviously. This day and age where some YouTubers... I don't consider myself a big YouTuber or anything because I'm not fucking insane. But when this day and age where some YouTubers say some fucked up shit, I feel like I need to specifically say, no, I don't actually think that's the thing you should do. That's insane. I won't go into any specific details, but I think you can figure out a couple JonTron. But, you know, I don't want to make any statements, JonTron, that he's an idiot, JonTron. Also, there's another, speaking of YouTubers saying stupid things, this isn't a political thing, this is a game thing. One, I won't say who, this time I actually won't, like, make a reference to it, but you can figure it out if you think about it for a second. So there's a YouTuber who has famously said that there are no such thing as good Sonic games. I'm gonna say they, to avoid you figuring it out, or at least to avoid plausible deniability, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, who said there was no such thing as good Sonic games. They played a number of the bad Sonic games, and currently they're playing Sonic Mania. And in their playthrough of Sonic Mania, they're talking about how nostalgic they are for Sonic. And I'm like, bitch, I remember you. I remember the shit you said. You said there were no such thing as good Sonic game, and now you're trying to tell me you're nostalgic for fucking Green Hill Zone? And for the Sonic series? You don't get to walk both paths, boy. You either were, or girl, you either were, you were, doing that for the clicks. The beautiful, beautiful clicks from idiots. You played some of the old Sonic games recently, and, you know, aren't really nostalgic for it. Or, you straight up lying, boy, and you're a coward. I don't know which one's worse. Now, if it was one of those things where, like, you know, they actually started playing the old games and were like, hey, these are actually pretty good, that's fine. I think we've all, like, been there at some point where there's a game or a series of games that we played or said sucked, and then, you know, we got around to trying them out, or, you know, like someone sat us down with them, and we end up liking them. That's happened to me a number of times. The difference is, if you change your mind on something, that's fine. Just don't lie. Don't pretend like you were always there. I've had people do that. And it's just, like, come on, it's okay if you know, change your opinion or you're wrong about something. Being wrong isn't a bad thing. Like, you learn from mistakes. So, like, I don't understand this obsession with always being right. Ah, fuck. Like, you don't have to always be right. It's fine to be wrong. Like, it's unhealthy to just act like you have to always be right. It's just unhealthy for you, and you don't learn that way. Think about school. Like, if you're a kid, you think you could have done fucking, like, even... maybe addition, but, like, could you imagine trying to do multiplication as a kid? Like, not like simple stuff like 10 times or 5 times. I mean, like the 9 times tables at, like, kindergarten. Goodbye, cop robot. But, you know, like, it's fine to be wrong. And I'm wrong all the time. Look at me, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm wrong about most of my opinions. God, I love it when they're standing next to each other like that, like when they're back to back. It looks so cute. I love classic Sonic designs, it's so good. Oh god, look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful man. Yes. Yes, this I need a gif of this too. I need all of the Robotnik gifs. Feed me with Robotnik gifs, I will take them all. I love Robotnik. He's probably like one of my favorite video game villains. I have this weird love for, like, mad science villains. I think it might be because of Sonic. Because I've mentioned in playthroughs, Sonic 1's my first video game. And I was really, really young when actually, it might have been Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 I played first, I'm not 100% sure. I just say Sonic 1 for ease. But, like, I played a lot of these games as a kid. So, like... Ah, shit. Alright, let's just go this way. I don't feel like fighting the tide anymore. So, like, I think that might have created my obsession with mad scientists. There's probably other things that I watched as a kid, or was into as a kid that had mad scientists as villains. I mean, I also love heroic scientist characters. But there's just something about mad scientists that are just fun. Look at that water shield. Good job, Tails. Ooh, let's try to do a bonus stage. Let's try. Oh, yeah, yeah. I fucked this one up a number of times. Let's see. Let's watch me fuck it up again. That's a record. I'm bad at these. Don't mind me. By the way, fuck. Damn it. So, I also saw the Shenmue, I saw the Shenmue trailer. I did. Now, those of you who know, I don't like the Shenmue games. I don't think any of them are good. Now let me just hold up a second and say, well, one thing I recommend, replay the original Shenmue games, and I say that in all honesty. Because they were a big thing in their time for what they did and the interactivity in the world. But I want you to play them, and, like, legit, like, I want you to replay them and revisit them. And I want you to see if you still like them. Now, I won't tell you my opinion on what you might think, because that could create mental bias, blah blah blah. But here's me with the games and why I don't really enjoy them that much. Well, yeah, the novelty of, like, how interactive the world that you're in is great. And, but that's really it. Like, yeah, you can play, like, arcade games in a video game. That's kind of cool for a second. But it doesn't really have any meat to it other than that. The story is god-awful. The characters suck. Like, the writing's just bad. It's like Z-grade, like, bad movie. It's just awful. It's not even, like, funny bad. Well, okay, it's a little funny bad. It's a little funny bad. Oh, I thought there was a bouncer there. That was my bad. Like, there's a little bit of that Z-grade I can see. But, like, it's just not good. Like, and then most of the gameplay is waiting. And I know Shenmue 2 adds a wait system, kind of like, you know, Fallout 1 for PC had, which came out years before it. I know, like, they did finally add it, and most of that stuff was made as a I shouldn't say distraction, but as a way to kill time in case you fucked up, because you had to be at a place at a specific time to do well, fuck me, to do a thing. And if you were late, you had to wait a whole other day. I can't remember if any of them were, like, day of the week specific, but, so I won't say that there was anything like that, but if there was, Jesus Christ, that's even worse. Worsted. I know words, what are you talking about? I'm just gonna wait for those to fall. But yeah, like, the story was honestly just bad. It wasn't good, the characters weren't good. The gameplay was waiting, playing Space Harrier, which is a much better game, and makes me just go, why don't I play Space Harrier instead? And, so like, waiting, Space Harrier, collecting Sonic toys and Virtual Fighter toys. And, holy shit, I don't think I did this before. The Gallop Lotto. Lottery. Lotto. Whatever. I can speak words sometimes. Hey, I got something out of it. I didn't realize there was gambling things in this level. Huh. That's the first time I ever ran into one. To be fair, I've only played this level 3 times. This is the 3rd being. But, yeah, like, and like, the other thing with Shenmue... So, I'll get into the trailer at hand in a second. But, like, with Shenmue, the games were never really that good. If you want me to be completely honest with you. Oh. I fucked up. But, like I said, I don't think the games were ever really that great. And, yeah, so the games weren't good. And then the other gameplay was, there was a little bit of fighting occasionally, but mostly it was QTs. And the QTs were, I hate QTs. I just hate them. Hate them with a passion. I'm not gonna pose. So I hate QTs, and then I'm gonna try and wrap this up real quick. So like the QTs are bad, and I'll pause battery so I can finish my fucking opinion, my shitty opinion. So like the game wasn't very good, the story wasn't very good. I haven't played 2 to be fair. Like the fights when you got to do them felt kind of stiff, just didn't really feel that good. And the other thing was, both of those games went over their budget and made negative profits. Like the amount of money those games spent was ridiculous, and they never made any of the money back. Which is why you didn't see Shenmue for so long, because let's be real, games are still a business. And you can, have your opinions on that as much as you like, and that's fair. But to quickly go over the trailer so you're not watching me on a pause screen forever, it looked bad. It looked awful. And I'm laughing because I told everyone it was probably gonna be bad. And I know they said like those are mostly temporary models, which is a very weird way of wording it, and that they apparently had face animations, but they were taken out at the last minute, which I believe, but as far as I can throw the entire studio working on that game. But that's the end of my Shenmue dump, and I'll see you next time for more Sonic Mania. Hope you guys enjoyed it and have a good day.